everyone, welcome back and thanks for joining me. This is Jonna with Purple Girl Crafts. Today, we're going to make a tilted easel card. I'm calling it that because I was making something else and it didn't work, and I tossed the paper to the side and it landed and stood up, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I thought, let's try and make a card like this. So this card, the center will pop out, and then the back kind of is at an angle, at a slant. This card requires no die cut, so it's pretty quick to make. All right, so I'm popping up the measurements if you want to pause it here to get all your pieces, or I'm going to do them on my scoreboard as normal. So I'm grab my scoreboard. And my first piece, this is going to be 4 1/4 by 9. Then you're going to score this at 1 1/2, 3, 6, and 7 1/2. And that's just for the base piece. Then we're going to need one piece, and this is going to be 2 7/8 by 3 1/2. And on that 3 1/2 inch side, score it at 1/2. Then we need one piece at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. One piece at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Two pieces at 1 3/8 by 2 7/8. Two pieces at 1 3/8 by 4 1/8. Two pieces at 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Two pieces at 1 1/4 by 4. And one piece at 1 1/2 by 5. One piece at 1 3/8 by 4 7/8. And the last piece at 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. All right, let's move our scoreboard, and we're going to grab our trimmer. And we're going to take this base piece and we're going to line it up at 1 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut between the first score mark and the last. So you just want to take it and just drew one cut line all the way down. And that's what you should have. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by folding this piece first. So just fold two of the ends, just fold them inward. And then just flip it around and just do the same thing. You can start at either the middle or the end, it doesn't matter. And that one I folded backwards, just to be different. All right, so how this is going to go is the bottom piece is going to stick up and the back is going to go backwards. So if you just kind of fold it, making sure it's lined up, and then you can just flatten that top piece that's sticking out, and it'll flatten and fold nicely for you. This card is really small, but the dimensions are going to make it a lot bigger, the pieces that we put on it. All right, so that's the piece that we have. This is how it's going to sit. So you can see it's going to sit at an angle. All right, for the pieces, we're going to lay these out. We're doing metallic on the bottom, polka dot on the top. And then the inside pieces are going to be the shorter ones, and then the centerpiece. So I'm going to put all of these down. Now I have pre-put tape on all of these just to make it easier. So we're going to take the tape off, and we're just going to put these down. And you can do them in any order that you want. I'm just making sure I've got that nice little border. So you're only going to see just a little bit of that metallic paper on the outside. All right, so I'm going to turn the card. I'm going to do the other two ends first. I'm just making sure these are lined up and that they have an even border all the way around. And then we'll do the middle one last. And move just a little bit. Well, I'll just leave it. That's the bad part about tape, is because once it's down, it's down. All right, so I'm just pushing those in just to make sure the tape is nice and flat all the way around. Okay, you can see right now it's going to fall. So what we're going to do is we're going to help it by we're going to put a little piece on the back. Now I have this extra piece that I saw fit on here. You don't need to do this, but I'm just, and it's not in the dimensions. I'm just going to put this little piece on the inside just so that when it's out, you see the pattern paper on it. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it at the top of the card on the back, and then it'll sit just like that. So you want to make sure that you've got it so it doesn't go over the edge, and then we're just going to put glue on that flap. And then you just want to line it up with the top of the card. That's why I like to use the glue in this, so I can move it around just in case I need to. And then just go ahead and make sure that glue is nice and tight in there. All right, so you can see that's going to help it, but we're also going to put another piece in there, and that's another piece I didn't give you dimension for. As you can see, that piece kicks out when it's open. So we're going to prevent that from happening here in a few minutes. We'll put a piece back there. All right, for that piece, we're going to do the front panel. And again, I put tape on all of these, so I'm just going to put these together. It's going to be 3 layers. And by adding the 3 layers, it adds weight on the front to keep the front down. And this is going to sit just right in the center. So I'm just using my cutting pad just to line it up. We're going to put glue just in the middle section. And again, I'm just going to line this up just to make sure I've got it even and have a nice border on both ends. Just like that. So that's how the card's going to look when it's displayed. And then it closes, and it's very compact when it closes. All right, so now for that piece that I wanted to do, I cut just a strip. Let me move this other stuff out of the way. So this strip is about 5.5 by 3/4, and I scored it at the dimensions are up on the right-hand side. And what you want to do is you just want to make just a little easel for it. So you're going to have the longer sides will be on the ends, and then just a little bit on the inside for the dimensions. So when you fold it, it looks like this. And that will help to keep this open. So when I put it in there, so what we're going to do is we're just going to glue this. Now you want to glue it at the top, not the bottom of it, because it's not going to open that far. So I'm going to do it at the top because it won't reach it otherwise. So I'm just going to, again, line this up, making sure it's right in the middle. And then we're going to put glue just on the other side. As you can see now, that works much better, and it will keep that card from that piece from sliding out on itself and keep the cards at that tilt that you want. And this is still a little bit, if you want it to stabilize the piece that's sticking out, you could put some layers on there, and I might do that afterwards. Right now, what we're going to do is I just took a piece of paper and I just cut some waves in it. And I'm going to use that just for some snow at the bottom of the card. And so we're just going to glue that right on that front panel. Whoops. So I'm just going to, this is too long, I'm just going to glue it so it's lined up with the edge of that piece. And then I'm just going to cut it off on the ends. Right, that looks good. Still a little wonky. but it'll be fine. Right, we're also going to do it on the two other pieces of the card. I figured that would look better if it was on both sides. So we're just going to put glue on the ends. And again, I just did some little waves on some paper. And then I'm just going to glue these on, making sure again that they're lined up with the bottom of the card. And then I'll just cut those pieces off. Okay, so now for the decorations, I've got the trees. These will be in the July design folder. And the little bear. So I have the bear sitting on the left side. And then for the biggest tree, we're going to glue that down so it's lined up with that fold of the card on the inside, so this fold right here, but it's going to get glued to that front piece that's moving. So I'm just going to tuck this in, so it's going to get glued to this piece here. So we're just going to lay this down and then just glue that on. And don't worry, it won't get in the way of anything. It's still moving just a little bit, but once we put some more weight on there, it'll be okay. And then this piece is going to go on the front. Actually, in the front of the tree, I'm sorry. So I'll put glue on here, but this time I'm going to glue it to that front panel. And I did do double layers on the trees and the bear just so that it was a little bit thicker. And then I'm just going to run just a strip of glue on this piece here. And I'm going to tuck it underneath that snow. And then we're just going to put that one on that panel right there. I just want to make sure those don't get in the way of each other. That one does overlap just a little bit, but it should be okay. And then when you open it, it'll be like that. And I've got Happy Holidays, and I'm going to put this just at the bottom, and I'm going to let it go just a little bit lower. That way it just kind of helps to stabilize that little piece so it doesn't move back and forth as much. So I'm just going to line it up so that the silver paper is with the silver for the metallic paper. And then you can see it's hanging over the edge just a little bit. And so that's it. That is the card that we made today. So I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. The designs will be in the July folder. Newsletter will be out in the next couple of days. I want to thank you again. Have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.